Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today, we're going to react to Culturalist Theory. Yeah, we back reacting to Culturalist Theory after a couple of weeks ago. They had a list that was very controversial, and me, Amir, a whole bunch of people just got on their ass about that fucking list. But we ain't gonna talk about it. We fixed that situation. So I ain't gonna complain about it no more. We moving on to bigger and better things. So now they dropped this list today titled Top R&B Albums from 2005. Now off rip, Chris Brown made his debut, so that's one album. I also believe Jamie Foxx made his well, it wouldn't be his debut album, but I'm considering it his debut album. I don't consider that album he made in the 90s. Everybody said it was good. I ain't go back and listen to that shit. But but that motherfucking Jamie Foxx from 2005, oh my god. That might be number one. That might be number one. R. Kelly dropped TP3 with Trapped in the Closet and all that other shit. Y'all already know. Not his best album in my personal opinion. I'm trying to think who else. Keisha Cole made her debut around this time frame. I'm trying to think who else. I think Monica dropped the album. Either it was now or 2006. I believe it was 2006. I'm trying to think who else. Life Jennings came out in 2006. I'm tripping. Damn, I'm trying to think who else. Chris Brown's. I honestly believe Chris Brown gonna be number one, but Jamie Foxx has a solid. Yeah, I think it's gonna be between Chris Brown and Jamie Foxx, hands down. For best R&B album of 2005, it's gonna be Chris Brown or it's gonna be Jamie Foxx. I believe Omarion dropped his debut solo album in 2005. It might have been 2004. If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember, bro. 2005 was a long time ago. A long time ago, nigga. 2005, that's the year I got some coochie, bro. So come on, dog. Anyways, though, without further ado, that's all I remember about 2005, bro. That was my first time getting coochie, bro. Anyways, though, let's get right into this shit.
All right. QB here with Culturalist Theory, and today we're following up on our 2005 top 10 hip-hop albums with a proper R&B related list. Not that we could have thought of any, but if there were any exceptional R&B compilations, mixtapes, or duet projects that we missed, drop a note in the comments. There were more than enough veterans and newcomers to craft some ear candy for us in the 05. If you haven't already subscribed and followed our page, no worries, you can fix that error right now. And while you're at it, our super thanks button could use a little love and affection as well. Now the stage is set, let's dive into the 10 albums that'll be lighting up your screens today. Number 10, Chris Brown.
Wow.
Chris Brown. We know.
No, y'all didn't start off with this album. This gotta be number one, bro. This gotta be in the number one category. This gotta be top three, bro. Chris Brown was the hottest thing of 2005, bro. Chris Brown was the hottest fucking thing in the R&B genre. There's no way he's number 10. And to be honest with you, I said this before and I'll say it again. Chris Brown's debut album is the last of its kind. It's one of the last few albums that was strictly a R&B album. And you will never get that back. We will never get that sound back from the R&B genre, bro. Chris Brown's first album is the last album to ever be a straight up R&B album, meaning there's not a big inclusion of hip hop and there's not a big inclusion of pop, meaning it's just the niggas singing on R&B ballads. And this was arguably the last album to do it. I think we need to go through you already know we was gonna do this. I don't even know why y'all acting like that. Y'all should have known we was gonna do this. I think y'all should have knew we was gonna do this.
Yeah. Who would've thought this little dude right here? Chris Brown. Pissy boy from Tappahannock, Virginia.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I used to hate Chris Brown in the beginning, but after the Rihanna situation, everybody turned on him. I ain't gonna lie. When everybody turned on Chris Brown after the Rihanna situation, I started listening to Chris Brown and I started realizing, damn, I was a fucking hater this whole time. This nigga album is actually fire. It's my shit right there. Oh man, this my shit right here, bro. This album is a banger, bro. Hey, this song right here, I ain't gonna lie, this a Dirty Mackin song right here. This song right here is the Dirty Mackin song. And boy, this a good ass Dirty Mackin song right here, bro. This a Dirty Mackin song right here, bro.
But your man ain't me. Girl, I bet that he be acting all cocky like he deserves you. And you so lucky to be with him. Bet he be treating you rude. Always got an attitude like he's the only.
This a Dirty Mackin anthem right here.
Giving you things to think about, cause I know what's up. Since he ain't trying to step it up, don't you think you should give him up? Cause he ain't worth the love. Stop tripping. I know you got a man, but girl, he's slipping. I can see myself getting in where I fit in. I want you to see just how much a man take me. Cause he ain't right.
It's that shit. And then this song right here, boy. Ooh. I ain't gonna lie. Even when I was hating on Chris Brown heavy, I was bumping this shit. This was a bop right here. I couldn't even hate, bro.
What your name is?
Oh yeah, that bitchy girl. Tell me where you headed. Can I fuck with you, girl? You got that look in your eyes. It looks like your boy here good old time, and I'm on it, girl. That's right, I'm on it, girl. So this is the first time I had a girl who's looked at me on fire. I'm really trying to get to know your baby, girl. You ain't gotta act like a child, cause we gon' do something that's gon' get done, and we gon' get crunk and have a lot of fun. Shawty, shawty, she talking that off the side like I like it. She keep it on and shawty keep it on and ooh yeah.
The way you wearing that top got your boy so hot. Ain't no mistaken plan. Faking, you got me open and waiting.
It poppin'. You keep me on and
poppin'.
Ooh. I ain't gonna lie. I think, yeah, this is my mama's favorite song right here.
Dang, I know.
I don't even know how to explain. This is just my mama's favorite song. I really can't explain it. You would have to ask her why this her favorite song. This is my mama's favorite song though. I know that for a fact because when she bought this damn album, she kept repeating this goddamn song. I was like, Mama, can you change the damn song? I'm tired of hearing this shit.
Baby, come in, sit down, let's talk. I got a lot to say, so I guess I'll start by saying that I love you, but you know this thing ain't been no walk in the park for us. I swear it'll only take a minute. You'll understand when I finish. Yeah, and I don't wanna see you cry, but I don't wanna be the one to tell you what I saw. How do you let it go when you just don't know what's on the other side of the door when you walking out? Talk about everything I tried to remember to say just went out my head. So I'ma do the best I can to get you to understand. Cause I know
the right time to say goodbye.
But I gotta make the
She's gonna start hating me. Because you're gonna feel the way I once felt about you. Girl, it's just you, it's me. I am gonna figure out what I need. It's never a right time to say goodbye. That you gotta go our separate ways. But I gotta do it. Never a right time. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Definitely. This is a top 3 album. I don't care what anybody says. This is a top 3 album of 2005, bro.
We know Breezy at number 10 sounds crazy. What could be said for his VA compatriot Trey Songz, who just missed the cut. But 05 was another stack.
I forgot Trey Songz did make his debut in 2005. I forgot about Trey Songz. Hey, Trey Songz, out here scaring the hoes, man. Trey Songz out here scaring the hoes. Used to have the hoes going crazy. Now you scaring the hoes.
My brother in Christ, you are scaring the hoes.
Making grown folks music with some pops along.
See, here you go again, culturalist theory. You overthinking the fucking list again. You done did it again. Just what didn't you learn from the death row? Oh my God. They doing it again, y'all. They doing it again. Didn't you not learn? Culturalist theory. Didn't y'all learn from the last fucking time with the death row ranking? Didn't we kick your drawers in your ass last time for that shit? You're overthinking. Stop overthinking, okay? It's not that hard. This is a top 3 album. No matter how you feel, Chris Brown was on the radio non-stop. He was on BET and MTV non-stop. This nigga was him. Give credit where credit is due. Stop trying to big up other artists and put down the bigger artists. That's not how it works. If he was popping then, give the nigga his flowers. Putting him at number 10 is fucking egregious. Because you learned from the last time with the Tupac shit. That's what it is. He was like, alright, we ain't gonna take, but we gonna put him at number 10 because we want to shine light on the other artists. Well, then shine the light on them. You got 10 spots. You got 9 other spots to fill, but you put arguably a top 3 album of that year. Possibly top 2 or maybe even the number 1 album of that year. And you overthink it every fucking time. It's not that hard, bro. Y'all trying so hard to be different, bro. Y'all really overthink this shit, bro. It's not that hard. This is a top 3 album. If you gonna shine light on the other artists, that's cool. But don't sit up here and discredit this man, putting him at number 10 because you don't want to put him at the top 3 where he belongs. Come on, man, because you want to shine light on the other artists, man. Come on, man. It's 9 other spots. All I know is this: Jamie Foxx better not be no lower than 2. That's all I know. Jamie Foxx better not be no lower than 2. Cause this list is egregious, bruh. This list is fucking egregious.
On the way. CB set the tone out of the gate and was a few songs or fair filler to round out this project that would kickstart his storied career. If you're feeling a way about where this one landed, first finish this video and then check out our CB ranking and see how it stacks up against the rest of his catalog. Number 9, The Love Experience, Raheem Devon. This
that was a good album.
Waste no time getting off on a good foot. Immediately letting the ladies know that every word
about you,
hey. Most well-known single, You. The laid-back melody and his matching delivery marry one another seamlessly. The about you. Then offers up trips all the way to heaven.
This that shit. He was jamming on that motherfucker though.
Seems too good to be true.
He was definitely jamming on this motherfucker. I ain't gonna even hold you, but this is number 10 though. This is number 10. putting Chris Brown at number 10 is still egregious.
Even your favorite rappers have put to work on joints like Until and Guess Who Loves You in hopes of not totally alienating the fellas. And of course, there's an ode to one of man's most prized possessions, the simply named Cadillac. For the most part, it works, especially considering he's the only vocalist you'll hear across this 70+ minute experience. Radio Raheem is another artist you can follow up on right here on Culture's Theory. Matter of fact, we'll just link to all the artists we've done in the description so you can check them out one by one after this. Number 8, the First Lady, Faith Evans. The First Lady of Bad Boy was one of the last artists to jump ship from the label helmed by its embattled chief exec, Sean Puff Daddy Combs. Whatever caused her to chuck up the deuces, she's never spoken out against him in public.
It's Diddy,
yet,
of course
so
you're gonna chuck up the deuces.
But the most important question would be, was she still able to bring it like she brought it way back when? Being a decade deep in the game by this point, Faith beat her VA homies Pharrell Williams and Pusha T for the assist on the album opening Going Out, one of her most energetic tracks yet. But no sooner do we get through that one that her high heels are heavy on the pedal on Mesmerized.
Yeah, she was definitely on.
George Benson
hey, this was arguably Faith Evans' best album, arguably.
And like her contemporary tweet mentioned on her album, Evans knows the way to a man's heart and taps directly into that on the love and sports metaphor heavy Stop and Go. Jermaine Dupri scores 2 on True Love, which he co-produced with Brian Michael Cox, and the lead single again let us know how Faith Evans was tested and persevered during her hiatus. There's even a little Midwest flavor on here by way of Twista, on the uplifting finale Hope, a reworked version of the same song from his Kamikaze project the year prior. You might be surprised to know that it wasn't until this album that Faith would have her first #1 record. Not either the first 2 that went platinum or had her most recognizable hits, but this gold-selling gem. And with that, the First Lady proved that one bad boy don't stop her show. Number 7, Charlie, Last Name Wilson.
Oh, I forgot Charlie Wilson. I thought this album came out in 2006. I was sadly mistaken. I was thinking this album came out in 2006 because I was going to include this. This is a good-ass album from an OG, man. Hey, Charlie Wilson is arguably one of the last few dudes from, like, the soul music days. Back in the 70s with Marvin Gaye and them. He one of the last few that can really, like, yo, he can really make good music, bro. He one of the last few that can make good music, bro. His voice is amazing, bro. I ain't gonna even hold you, bro. Charlie Wilson's voice is fucking amazing on a lot of songs, bro. He just, bro. Shout out to Charlie Wilson, man. Hey, man, we need to protect Charlie Wilson at all costs, man. Protect Charlie Wilson at all costs, man. This man don't miss, bro. If there's one thing I can say about Charlie Wilson, this man don't miss, bro. This man has evolved with age, bro. His music is undeniable, bro.
Wilson. If Kels could reintroduce Ron Isley to a whole new generation, who's to say he couldn't get away with replicate that success with another player from way back looking to remain in the music game? Uncle Charlie gives much credit to Kelly for the assist.
I gotta stop with the R. Kelly jokes.
Writing and producing,
just give that man his credit.
2 of them turned out to be #1 hits, Magic, and of course,
I thought this album came out in 2006. How you doing? Name is Charlie. Last name Wilson.
We'll never know why
I was wondering if I can take you out, show you a good time, invite you to my house. Girl, here's my number. Girl, you can call me. And don't forget it, babe. My name is Charlie. This ooh, that boy had a bop on his ass, boy.
Ways of asking for the power you without getting too nasty, but making his request clear as glass. Exhibit A, asking questions. No, he's not asking any because you know and he knows why you're in the dark, quiet space together at 2 a.m. Ooh-wee. The blemishes on this dozen-track set are few, with the biggest disappointment being You Got Nerve. Most of the time when C-Dub hooks up with a C-walking, blue rag repping Snoop Dogg, it's an automatic fave. But not this time. It didn't matter much, as the project was officially certified gold less than 2 weeks before his outstanding follow-up record dropped bearing his beloved moniker. So whoever it was that said you can't teach an old dog new tricks has obviously never met this man named Charlie, last name Wilson. Number 6, Chapter 3, The Flesh, Selena Johnson. Miss Selena, so much more than a Mistress Johnson, isn't usually the first artist many people think
I don't remember her.
Ready to throw in some contemporary R&B. However, she was looking to change that with her third solo outing, Chapter 3, The Flesh. Bringing along most of Chi-Town's best to help a sister out. And we say most of Chi-Town only because the brat is nowhere to be found due to her situation at the time. Or maybe she was somewhere to be found. Hey, if you know, you know. No worries though, because Common Sense and a budding Ye West delivered the goods on Bulls bullseye suddenly, and Guinness World Records setter Twista slows his flow down enough for you to catch exactly what he's saying on the straight to the point phone sex. Because FaceTime didn't exist in '05. Of course, one of Chicago's most infamous couldn't miss out on the opportunity to represent, and fortunately, both of Robert's contributions are a boost to the overall value, meaning the single Hypnotic alongside Fabulous and Special Occasion are not to be missed. Kelly fans familiar with his catalog will quickly realize by the end of the latter, the track must have fell off his '04 double album. If you know why, go ahead and drop a line about it in the comments. However, Johnson's pen game commands just as much respect, especially since it covers 90% of the album, and it shows. Only Selena is pulling off songs like Leave Me Alone, Only a Woman, and The Seductive Slowly.
I gotta go back and revisit this album.
Unpredictable.
Wow! Oh, this list is invalid. This list is invalid. I'm done. This list is fucking invalid. This list is fucking invalid. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
John in Tennessee, go ahead. What you want to say?
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
Oh, come on.
Ain't no fucking way, dog. Ain't no fucking way, dog. Ain't no fucking way. You put Chris Brown all the way at the very fucking beginning of the list, and then we get to the middle of the list, and you put Jamie Foxx at the fuck. I'm about to cut this shit off because y'all is not finna play this game with me. Y'all is not finna play this game with me. This is arguably the top. Y'all is not finna play with me on this one. Y'all is not finna play with me on this shit. Y'all is not finna play with me on this shit. Y'all is not finna play with me on this shit. Y'all is not finna play with me on this shit, man. Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. Nah.
I got a strategy. We about to heat it up. Come on.
This motherfucking album was a non-skip, bro. This Jamie Foxx was in his fucking bag, bro. He fresh off the Oscar win. He fresh off the Oscar win. He fresh off the Kanye feature. This nigga couldn't miss with this album, bro. He was in his fucking bag, bro. Baby, 1 + 1 makes 2 when you with me. C-A after A and B when you with me. Don't make sense right now, but it will. When you see how I make you feel. In my vocabulary, when it comes to love making, you the Riz missionary.
Positions, girl, pick one.
Better yet, never mind that.
We trying on the phone, so
Girl, get comfortable. We about to do something you never done before. Baby, after usual. Predictable. So fly to roll with me, baby. I'ma make you feel like you never thought. Girl, I'll be crushing up. We get unpredictable. I know you're used to dinner and a movie. Why not be my dinner while making a movie? Do you get? Do you got? Good. Girl, I knew you would. See what I got? Oh, really out of balance. Is that I'm gon' create? And soon you will see what I mean. So girl, get comfortable.
do something you never
Done before.
the usual.
Tonight we getting unpredictable.
So try to roll with me,
Baby, I'ma make you feel let me. I don't care, man. This motherfucker was a bop, man.
Agente Fox, usted está en una misión de rutina. Su trabajo es observar y recuperar nuestra espía asignada Eva P. El narcotraficante Nolasco de la Vega es demasiado peligroso. Ambos estarán muertos si lo descubren. Ella espera su señal para irse. Acuérdate que si los capturan, están completamente solos. Buena suerte y continúa con cuidado.
You telling me this is not a top 3? You telling me this is not a top 2 album? The fact that you would say this is not a top 2 album, bruh. This should really be number 1. DJ, won't you play this girl a love song? Really needs to hear this freaking love song. See how you want it, baby. Wish your man was here with your baby. Curiosity. I know it. Gonna pull your ass up out of here. DJ, won't you play this girl a love song? She really needs to hear this freaking love song. She's looking at me, come on, I can tell the things ain't right on my heart. Love song. Whoa, man. Y'all telling me that this is not a top 5 album, bro? This is not a top 2 album? This album is top 2, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Jamie Foxx Unpredictable is top 2. This was an undeniable album, bro.
Tell me what I want. Tell you what you want. You know what I want. I know what you want. Tell me what I want.
Tell me what you want.
So many ladies in the room.
All that I can see is you.
There's dime pieces in this play, but you came through and took the cake. 'Cause I know what I like, and I know what I want, and I know how to get it. Let me in your words.
Can I take you home, girl? Get you all alone, girl. And do you like I want to? Kiss you like I want to. Can I take you home, girl? Get you all alone, girl. Do you like I want to? Kiss you like I want to. Come on, man. We not about to do that, man. Nah. Come on, man. This
Gold
list.
singles, check. Double platinum album preceded by a gold selling debut week, check. Sophomore project arriving on the same date and charting right behind a hip hop and R&B soul legend before eventually taking the top spot, check. These facts have led us to determine that the first album most people have heard of by Jamie Foxx was indeed unpredictable. Whereas fellow actor / music performer Will Smith had released his final entirely ignored album Lost and Found a few months prior, Foxx enlisted a solid enough supporting cast to ensure he wouldn't have to solely rely on the box office for success. Speaking of Smith dropping things, he done been gave us hints that somebody was about to catch these hands way before it actually happened in 2022.
People be messing with me, testing me, effing with me. I wanna send a message to them, teach them a lesson quickly.
The Will Smith slander will not be
Is
tolerated.
reunited here, although not all on the same track like before. Extravaganza with Kanye is a tale of situations you end up in when the liquor is in the driver's seat. Essentially, the precursor to the far superior Blame It on the Alcohol. Tornado Twisted continues his path of destruction on Freaky Love Songs on the gold single DJ Play a Love Song. Then the West Coast slips and slides in the Tank produced With You alongside Snoop in the Game. The oh so lovable Mary Jane steps in for the duet cover of the classic Love Changes. And of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention his #1 platinum hit with Chris Lova Lova, aka Ludacris, that all but took over VH1 Soul for months on end.
Come on, man. This song got ran out the goddamn bed, but boy, you listen to this song every time it came on the radio. It didn't matter. They ran this song up. They ran this song to the fucking ground. and we was still listening to this shit because this song was too fucking good.
Number 4, TB3 Reloaded, R. Kelly. This man's ink pen seemed to be endless by the time we rolled around to 2005, didn't it? And just how did he choose to exit the Steppers era? Oh, you know, just a silly little mini-series trapped in a closet that started out as a 5-part story on this album, which eventually evolved into a 33-part epic. Yeah, you heard right, 30.
I'm still trying to finish it too. I'm still trying to finish Trapped in the Closet. I still ain't finished it yet. I made it up to like 26, I believe, and then I just stopped. I don't know why I haven't gone back to it. I need to go back to it.
3 parts. The way the internet's been scrubbed, mostly cleaned up all the Pied Piper's clips, we're not able to showcase it in the way we truly like to. Hopefully you copped all those DVDs though. Fortunately, the music on the 3rd entry into the beloved 12-play series Outside of Closet's novelty is solid enough to warrant discussing and playing nearly 20 years following its origination, if he's still in your rotation. Top tier tunes to add to your Doing It list would include Touchin', that features Nivea, Put My T-Shirt On, and Sex, Love Is What We Making. We can say for certain that last one gave the green light for Keith Sweat's 08 jam, Just Wanna Sex You. Go listen for yourself and tell us what you think in the comments below. Sex Weed is highly infectious and will be hard for you to quit playing after just one hit, and In the Kitchen will have you thinking about tonight.
I ain't gonna lie, it's not a bad album. It wasn't hidden. I'll just say this about this album. This album wasn't hidden for me personally. It wasn't his worst album. By far not his worst album. But for me personally, it was just like, it's like, alright. Because we got Chocolate Factory. He gave us Chocolate Factory and then he followed it up with this. And it was like the only thing that was really popping off was the Trapped in the Closet shit. But outside of that, it was like the album just really like, there weren't no real radio singles like that. Nobody was really bumping the shit. It was just like, it just felt off. It just felt off with R. Kelly. It was like he wasn't, it just felt off with R. Kelly. But it wasn't a bad album. If you go back and listen to it, it wasn't a bad album.
Tomatoes, potatoes, and tossed salads in ways you never thought possible. If it's queued up the next time it goes down in there, Kelly nor Coach's Theory can be held responsible for any broken tables or chairs in your kitchen while this one's in play. As for jams not revolving around the art of making love, the best of for us are going to be Reggae Bump Bump featuring Elephant Man, Play As Only with The Game, and Hit It Till Morning with Do or Die and Twista. Okay, well, so much for that last statement we just made. Like the other 12 plays before this one, throwaways such as the downright terrible Girls Go Crazy with Birdman and Kicking It With Your Girlfriend found their way onto here as well. But even with the stray shots lodged into TP3 Reloaded, the record did exceptionally well for Robert and would continue to heat up summers well past 2005. As always, we've got a couple of honorable mentions that we gotta throw out there for you. So here's a few snippets from each of those albums right quick.
My man said heaven is a day.
Damn, Tweet got left off? Y'all left off Anthony Hamilton? Ain't no way y'all left off Anthony Hamilton, bro. This list is invalid. Y'all left off Hamilton. Bro, this album is fire.
Be sure that you got your own personal favorites that are probably not going to be mentioned here, so go ahead and share them with the CT community for all to know down in the comments. And now, on to the top 3. Number 3, The Way It Is, Keisha Cole.
Yeah, I was going to say this is a top 3 album. I was going to say, bro, this is a top 3 album for sure. This is definitely in the top 3. Keisha Cole, The Way It Is definitely a top 3 R&B album. Hands down.
Made famous comes new kid on the block, Keisha Maisha Cole. With promises from Pac made on the same night as an untimely death to jumpstart her career up in smoke, it wouldn't be until the Barbershop 2 soundtrack's arrival in 2004 that Cole would be heard worldwide on Never featuring Eve. It would have been easy to overlook her with the song being on easy mode, rocking Luther's Never Too Much as its basis. Speaking of layups, later that year, she dropped the Yeezy-produced I Changed My Mind. Although her message in I Just Wanted to Be Over left no question as to how she felt about said broken relationship, this in fact was only the humble beginning of her bright career. The song eventually topped the bubbling under Hot 100.
And this is why Keisha Cole has always been my crush, bro. This is my very last crush too. I didn't have no more crushes after this. I believe so. I think her and Kiki Palmer were my last 2 crushes around this time. I believe Akilah and the Bee came out in 2005. Don't quote me on that. It might have been 06. I don't remember that. Bro, it's been so fucking long, bro. I was young. But I think Keke Palmer was my last crush. I think Keke Palmer was my last crush. After that, I stopped lusting over women because I was getting real life punani. But Keisha Cole is definitely my last crush for real.
100 chart, the album itself debuted and peaked at number 6 on the Billboard 200, pushing almost 90,000 units out the first week. The last 2 singles did even better, which was no surprise for the easily relatable I Should Have Cheated. However, if you were one of the early adopters of The Way It Is like we were, you would have never, ever guessed that would have been put out as a single, much less become the best performing one. Notes came out of nowhere the first time we heard it. But as with all good love songs, if that raw emotion is there, not much else really matters. And that's truly this album's overall strength. Raw enough to capture every ounce of Cole's range of feelings, with just enough polish for it to shine as a major label effort. Number 2, the breakthrough, Mary J. Blige.
I forgot about Mary J. Bro, I'm thinking a lot of these albums came out in 06 though. I'm thinking this album came out in 06. I forgot about Mary J. Blige. I forgot about this album. I thought this came out in 06, bro. That's why I didn't mention it. It's so many R&B albums, but I'm getting in the dates mixed up because I'm thinking a lot of these came out, because I'm thinking Charlie Wilson came out in 06. I'm thinking Mary J. Blige came out in 06. Oh man.
When it comes to Mary's
I'm missing on a couple
album,
of these.
To paraphrase fellow Yonkers,
Yeah, I didn't realize that this was an 05
album.
album.
Wasn't automatic go from the moment it started, and the songs got better as the music.
I swear I thought this was an 06 album.
But what the title track suggests, and that's to get your ass on the dance floor. Us golden era hip hop heads immediately think of the Onyx classic Slam, as they both run off the same original sample from the Champ, as do countless other songs. And as Keisha had proven earlier in the year, reutilizing a jazz sample that Jehovah once implemented can yield favorable results. You don't know it by name off top, but when you hear this piano riff,
hey, Mary J. Blige is one of the few R&B singers that can hang with the rappers, bro. She is one of the very few R&B singers that can hang with the rappers. She could take your sample and make your shit. She could take your sample and make that song 10 times better, bro. She could actually hang with the rappers, bro. Shout out to Mary J. Blige, man. We got to give her flowers, man. Most definitely. Most definitely. Got to give Mary J. her flowers, man.
Be thankful for Lonnie Liston Smith's A Garden of Peace, because a lot of songs wouldn't be the same without it. Being that we're on the subject of Mr. 99 Problems but a Bitch Ain't One, of course he had to check in with Mary here, serving as her hype man, full of ad-libs on the upbeat Can't Hide From Love. Keeping the good vibes flowing, we've still got Can't Get Enough of You in heavy rotation on top of NJB, the MVP, as she gives us gentle reminders of all her past hits in hip-hop and R&B form over 50 Cent's Hate It or Love It. We also love how she calls out her man's foolishness on Ain't Really Love. If you can pick out exactly which lines we're thinking of when we say that, type them down in the comments just for the hell of it. Remnants of Puff were sprinkled on the confidence building Good Woman Down, and the way she belts out her vocals on the Raphael Sadiq produced I Found My Everything will have you thinking she's the offspring of Aretha Franklin. Lead single Be Without You became her only other #1 hit in the 2000s outside the ubiquitous Family Affair, bringing home a Best Female R&B Vocal Performance Grammy to top it off. Just barely making it in before the end of 05, on December 20th, the breakthrough debuted at the top of the Billboard 200 and the hip hop and R&B charts, took home the Best R&B Album Grammy, and is her last multi-platinum album. Number 1, Emancipation of Mimi, Mariah Carey.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
Well, the results of the evidence presented by MC.
I don't really count Mariah Carey as an R&B artist. I don't really count Mariah Carey as an R&B artist. I'm sorry, I just don't. I just don't. Me personally, I just don't count her as an R&B artist, bro. I always feel like she was a Pop-Tart chart artist, bro. I really don't consider her R&B, bro. I still say this list invalid. Chris Brown and Jamie Foxx should definitely be in this top 3 conversation. But with Mary J. Blige in the mix now, it's looking like because I can't throw out Keisha Cole album. Keisha Cole album was fire. I can't throw her album out. So Chris Brown might move to number 4. Might.
On the project that pushed her studio album count into the double digits has determined that she has told nothing but the truth. The album title couldn't be more fitting, as Mimi was the highest selling album of 2005. Point blank, period. It moved more units in just over 3 months than Charm Bracelet and Glitter have combined over their entire lifespans. We'll dish on a dash of some of the other accomplishments achieved on this outing, but suffice it to say, Mariah was back to drill those stilettos directly in the neck of the music world. Immediately correcting a main misstep of Charm Bracelet, Jermaine Dupri produced twice as many tracks here, or 3 times as many considering the Ultra Platinum edition. Just like old R&B records from days past, the singles are up first, including the firecracker It's Like That, immediately followed by Mimi's most important and impactful song of the decade right here.
I still say it's a pop album, bro. I can't count this one.
The next single, Shake It Off, make her the first female to occupy the top 2 spots on the Billboard Hot 100. It also held the number 1 spot on 9, that's right fam, N-I-N-E, 9 different Billboard charts all at the same time the week of August 6, 2005. I mean, we could just end the video right here and call it a day, but we're not done just yet. Together also became her 16th number 1 hit, whereas Don't Forget About Us on the UPE became number 17. How many of y'all out there caught the fact that Stay the Night starts off the same way that John Legend's first single, Used to Love You, does? A glance at the credits here actually reveals that a young K West was the man responsible for both tracks, hence why they both still sound great 20 years later. Bonus points if you know whose voice it is being sampled here. Mr. Overnight Celebrity's appearance here is good on One and Only, but even better on his Part 2 remix that was produced by Darkchild. Other album gems that we love to keep spinning include the ballads Joyride, Mine Again, and The Stellar Fly Like a Bird, but you know we're gonna keep it a buck plus with you. There are some occasional stumbles with the likes of Get Your Number and To the Floor featuring Nelly. However, we highly recommend going straight to the Ultra Platinum edition with the additional tracks that easily overpower those duds. And for once, the Grammy guys made a solid decision, honoring the emancipation of Mimi with a Best Contemporary R&B Album trophy of the year following its release. In fact, she hasn't taken another one of those awards home since. Come on, Grammys. It might be time for that Lifetime Achievement Award, don't you think? Without question, Mimi's comeback was one of the epic proportions that couldn't have been better timed and one the fans have been anticipating for years. And what a year it was. We told you that 05 was stacked, so if you want to catch up on any of the artists that were mentioned here, including number 1, 2, and 3, check out the description for the links to those episodes. Or you can hit one of those bad boys on the screen.
I'm gonna just keep it real with you. This list is invalid. I'm just keeping it real. List is invalid, not counting it. I don't really consider Mariah Carey to be R&B. I would consider her more Pop-Tart chart. Even though this album did have an R&B type of feel to it, it's still... Mariah Carey has always been on the Pop-Tart charts. I've never considered her an R&B artist, ever, in my life. Not even on this album. Even though this album felt like an R&B album, I still just don't. I just don't put her... She just automatically gets moved to the Pop-Tart charts because she succeeds there more. Like jumping into the R&B realm, that's just a cheat code. That's a cheat code. That's an easy win. So that's why I can't put her in here, because she moves units. Like Mariah Carey moves units. Like if you looked at Mariah Carey discography, her sales, how many platinums she got. Oh my God, nigga, she move units. Mariah Carey is a money maker. Bro. That's why she ain't made an album in I don't know how long. When's the last time you heard a Mariah Carey album? Exactly. She ain't making no music no more. She ain't got to. She done made her money. She retired from the game. She ain't doing not a feature, not a nail. Nigga, Mariah Carey got her feet up chilling. Comfortably. On some real shit. Drop Nick Cannon, now she making all the dough. But anyways, though, if I had to rank this list, I'm still putting Jamie Foxx number 1. I'm going to put Mary J. Blige at number 2. I'm going to put Keisha Cole at number 3. I'm going to put Chris Brown at number 4. And then I'm going to put I'm gonna put R. Kelly at number 5, most definitely. R. Kelly goes in there, so that's my top 5 right there. But anyways, though, let me know y'all rankings. Do y'all agree with this list? Do y'all feel like I feel like they overthinking it? Coachless Theory, you gotta stop overthinking it, bro. Please stop overthinking it. Okay. Now I'll give myself some push. Now I'll give myself some pushback because I forgot that there was a lot of albums that was in 2005. Because 2005 was really a stack year, but I forgot that some of these albums were in 2005. I thought a couple of these albums was in 06. I thought Mary J. Blige was in 06, so that's why I didn't include it. Charlie Wilson I thought was in 06, that's why I didn't include it. I'm not counting Mariah Carey. She's a Pop-Tart chart artist. Let's just be real. She's a Pop-Tart chart artist, and I'm keeping it there. So yeah, man, I'm gonna just leave it there for right now, man. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. I'll get back to you till then. Peace out.